We're going to look at systems of 3 equations in less than 90. In the past, we've had something where in the third equation, where we could substitute it in for x or y or z or whatever. That's not the case here. We're not able, all 3 of them have all 3 variables. All 3 equations have all 3 variables. The most common procedure is going to be to add 2 equations so that one variable is eliminated. So what I notice here is we have 2 opposites and a positive z and a negative z there. And we have 2 opposites and a negative z and a positive z there. I cannot just do, I'm going to call this equation A, B, and C. I cannot just do equation A and B and get rid of z. I would have to find a way to eliminate the z and c as well. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take equation A of x plus 2y plus z equals 4. Equation B, and I'm going to combine those, and then I'm going to take equation B and C, because those are opposites as well. Minus 2y plus z. Okay, so now I've got my 2 equations. I have opposite z's here, opposite z's here, so I'm going to be able to eliminate the z. So when I solve by elimination, I get 3x plus y equals 4, because those cross out. I'm going to call this equation D. Then over here I get 4x minus 3y, those cross out, equal 1. I'm going to call that equation E. Well, now what we've just done is we've created 2 equations in D and E that only have 2 variables, and we know what we can do in those scenarios. We can do substitution or elimination. So now I take, D and E, stack them on top of each other. Let's do elimination and multiply this top one by 3. So we multiply it by 3 and we get 9x plus 3y equals 12. That's a 13x. Those cross out, equals 13. So therefore, x equals 1. All right? I'll put it right here. X equals 1. Now, since we know what x is, I can just plug it in one of these right here. So I'm going to plug in, for this x, the number 1. Subtract the 4. So negative 3y equals negative 3. So y also equals a 1. Now we solve for z just by plugging in here. So let's say we were plugging in to equation A. X is 1. Y is 1, so plus 2 times 1. Plus z equals 4. Now we can solve 2 plus 1 is 3, plus z is 4. The math gets easy. Oh, they're just making life awesome for us. Or difficult, one of the two. So x, y, and z equal 1. The way you actually write that answer is as an ordered pair. It's actually an ordered triplet. 1, 1, 1. X, y, z. You don't have to write this part. You just kind of write it like their coordinates. And that's how you solve for a system of 3 equations.